Good afternoon and welcome to Colorado State University on this wonderful Colorado day. Will the audience please stand, and Miss Sarah Louise Piplo will sing the national anthem. Please join in the singing if you wish. Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is David McLean, and I serve as the Dean of the College of Engineering. On behalf of the Colorado State University Administration, the Board of Governors, and our faculty and staff, I welcome you to this commencement ceremony for the Fall 2015 College of Engineering graduating class. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of our students who have completed the requirements for a baccalaureate degree in the majors offered by the College of Engineering. Please join me in a round of applause in congratulating those students on this happy occasion. Now I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. When I call your name, will you please stand briefly? Dr. V. Chandrasekhar, Associate Dean for International Activities. Mr. Marco Campos, Founder and Managing Principal, Campos EPC. Ms. Laura Davis, Automation Technician, New Belgium Brewing Company. Dr. Jody Hanslick, Dean, CSU Graduate School. Dr. Sue James, Department Head, Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Kevin Lear, Associate Director, School of Biomedical Engineering. Dr. Tony Maciejewski, Department Head, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dr. Carmen Manoni, faculty member in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Mr. Rico Munn, Vice Chair, Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System. Dr. Don Michaels, Executive Director, University Honors Program. Dr. Ken Reardon, Associate Department Head, Chemical and Biological Engineering. Dr. Steve Schaefer, Professor of Practice, Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Chuck Shackelford, Department Head, Civil and Environmental Engineering. And Colonel Kip Terrain, United States Air Force, ROTC. Please join me in acknowledging the people on the stage. I'd like to ask Colonel Terrain to the podium for the announcement of our newly commissioned Air Force officer.
Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of the Air Force, United States Air Force, I'd like to congratulate all engineering graduates today. It's a distinct pleasure for me to recognize one of you. Would Lieutenant, newly minted as of yesterday, Second Lieutenant Paul Richard, please stand, be recognized. Lieutenant Richard is going to be serving in his first assignment at Pilot Training Base in Vance Air Force Base, Oklahoma, where he will be attending a one-year training program. After graduation, he'll be assigned to an aircraft in the United States Air Force inventory. We wish him well on his ventures, and for those of us wearing the Air Force uniform and all uniforms in the military, it's a pleasure to serve and defend this great nation. Thank you for your support, and please congratulate Lieutenant Richardson. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Colonel Terrain. This time, I'd like to also recognize all current and former members of the U.S. Armed Forces. If there are members of the audience that are here with us today and you formerly or currently in the Armed Forces, will you please stand up? Thank you for your service. I'd like to ask Dr. Kevin Lear to come to the podium.
Thank you, Dean McLean. I would like to recognize our honorary society members. Tau Beta Pi is the National Honor Society representing the entire engineering profession. It was founded in 1885 to recognize students who possess superior scholarship and exemplary character. Will the Colorado State graduates who are members of Tau Beta Pi please stand and be recognized? Congratulations and best wishes to you. Please be seated. Other engineering societies recognize outstanding students in individual majors. These include Omega Chi Epsilon for chemical and biological engineering, Chi Epsilon in civil engineering, Eta Kappa Nu in electrical and computer engineering, and Pi Tau Sigma in mechanical engineering. Will the graduates who are members of these honor societies please stand and be recognized? Congratulations and best wishes to you. Dr. Manoni.
Now we recognize our students who earned the distinction of University Honors Program Scholar. To become a University Honors Program Scholar, a student completes an integrated program of studies which includes 4 honors seminars, 2 honors courses in the major, and an honors thesis, while achieving at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Will the following students please stand and remain standing when I call your name? James Duval, Mechanical Engineering. Melissa James, Civil Engineering. Clint Schiaka, Civil Engineering. Let us congratulate these students on their accomplishments.
It's my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker today. Marco Campos is an engineer, entrepreneur, business owner, and philanthropist. He has founded and operated multiple companies, the largest of which is Campos EPC. Campos EPC is a highly specialized engineering, procurement, and construction company providing services for oil and gas pipeline facility operations across the United States. In 10 years, the company has grown from a basement startup to a market industry leader with 200 employees in offices across the U.S. and in Canada. Marco is also the founder of the Campos EPC Foundation, whose mission is to serve and elevate female and underrepresented minority students through STEM education. Through partnerships with K-12 school districts and with multiple premier universities, Campos EPC reaches over 1,000 K-12 and college students through summer bridge programs, scholarships, internships, job shadowing, STEM laboratories, and other STEM-related programs. Earlier this year, Marco was recognized by 9 News as the Leader of the Year for these efforts. This past summer, through Marco's incredible generosity, the Campos EPC Envision Camp was launched at CSU, bringing 50 underrepresented students from the Denver Public School System to our campus for a week of engineering, innovation, VIP tours with local industry, and most importantly, an immersion in the university culture that, judging from the campers that I saw, we're confident many of them embraced. It is my expectation that I will see some of those campers in our engineering class of 2021. Marco is a loyal Colorado native, a civil engineering graduate of the University of Colorado at Boulder, which makes his support at CSU all the more extraordinary. And he is the tremendously proud father of 4 children. Marco, it's my pleasure to invite you to the podium.
That's funny. So I took a lot of grief for accepting this opportunity from my fellow Buffaloes, but I'm really proud to be here today, and extremely proud to be able to talk to you now as alums of such a prestigious university getting such a wonderful degree. Very special. You know, it's been 18 years since I was on a college campus, and I look around, I see the youth, you know, the potential, the energy, and it's disgusting to me. I wish I could be there again, but then I look back at the past 18 years, and it's so exciting, the journey you're going to embark on. When my first exposure to a college campus was that through a bridge program, one that the dean mentioned that I currently sponsor here at CSU. Not everybody has the opportunities as everybody else. We all know that. There are challenges that we all face. They're not excuses. They're opportunities for us to flip that, use that to your advantage moving forward. So it's a pleasure to be here today. My first exposure to a college campus was through a bridge program. I grew up in West Denver. You know, college was something that was always important to me as an individual and to my family, although nobody had been to college yet. So being able to come to a campus and experience that was something that was very special. It was humbling in a lot of ways. My first college that I applied to, and only college that I applied to, was the Buffaloes. You know, I wanted to be a CU Buff. Knowing now what I know about CSU, maybe I'd take pause at that. This is a wonderful college, and you have a wonderful dean, wonderful leadership here, very entrepreneurial in spirit, and very, I think, you know, if I look back at my career over the past 18 years, I think that I would have done well here. You know, and I think all of you are going to do well here. The most important thing that I learned about through my engineering degree wasn't how to do a differential equation. You know, it wasn't how to do an indeterminate structure. That's great. It's critical thinking, your ability to attack a problem systematically, work your way through it, understand how you made a miss, right? Backtrack and hit it again. You guys have been so empowered through this degree and through the leadership of your teachers and the faculty here to be a leader in society, to make a difference, not only with your family, yourself, because you're going to do great things with that, but also in society. It's exciting to me, and I think everybody here should be proud of that. I'm proud of these 40 students. I think there's 40 students that are here today. It's amazing to me. So I started my company at 30. When I did that, it was one of my life goals, right? So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. It's important that we all put down our life goals. What do you want to accomplish as an individual? You should do that immediately after this ceremony. So I started this company. I had 2 kids at the time, my wife. I had a big fat mortgage. I was successful, right? I started making some money, not huge money, but some money. But I knew I had something behind me, right? An entrepreneurial spirit, the ability to take a calculated risk, which all of you have, and to understand that there are opportunities out there that are bigger than what I was currently doing. So I did it. Started a company in my basement. Was very strategic in how I attacked it. Did it to the, I heard a lot of concerns from people very important to me, family, wife, colleagues. How can you do that? You're leaving this, you're risking it all. I look back at it now, I risked nothing because I'd have regret now if I didn't do that. So I want you all to think about that as you move forward. Society has put straight forward some very specific steps for you. You don't have to go through all that. You know enough now to think about how you want to attack the world, who you want to be as a person, how do you want to give back to society? Do you want to be a father, a mother? Do you want to be a professor? What do you want to do? Lay out the plan. Attack it like an engineer, but step out of your comfort zone. It's pretty simple stuff. Are you guys excited about that? Yeah? I'm excited for you because in 10 years I want one of you to be up here speaking, talking about your victories and what you've accomplished. So we're all going to be great engineers. You all have the skill set to do that. What I want you to think about now, though, is your legacy. Okay? Your legacy starts today. You've made your parents, your grandparents, your family, your friends proud of what you've been able to accomplish. Now you're going to start giving back. Okay? And I just want you all to be compelled based on where you've been and what you've done to this point to figure out what your plan is. And it doesn't have to be specific, but it has to drive you in a certain direction. And revisit it as you go. I want to be kind of corny, and I want to be an engineer in a little bit of ways, right? So I did do a bullet list. These are 10 points that I want to go through with all of you. And then I want to do something fun, okay? All right? So these 10 points, again, you're all going to be great engineers. You're going to be better than the next person at engineering. But what's going to differentiate you? Number 1, ready? Be on time, okay? As a business owner, I can tell you what will knock you out of the picture immediately. Show up late to my meeting. I'm serious. Always be on time. Be annoying about being on time. Care about your work and what you're doing. Other people will take notice, and it's going to make a difference for you. Make a bucket list. We all have iPhones and Droids and all that stuff. Make that bucket list, please. I look at mine every week. I have a section on how am I going to live my life and a section on what are the things I'm going to accomplish. And guess what? Every year, I'm checking stuff off. And then I add new stuff because you figure out new things as you go and you grow as a professional and personally. Don't deviate from your core values. So my companies that I found, ethics, performance, compliance, those are my core values. Those are my company's core values. We instill community outreach as part of that, right? Don't deviate from who you are as a person. Just because somebody else tells you have to do that doesn't mean that you have to do that. And it'll come back to you later, and you'll be recognized for that. And you'll feel obviously accomplished for that. I want you to be competitive, okay? It's okay to be competitive, but be nice. Be nice, but be competitive. People will judge you by that. And I know because you're Rams, Ram Nation, where's it at? You guys can be competitive. And you could win. Be better than the next person. Be better than your competition, okay? Everybody says they want to be perfect. They want to strive for excellence. We all want that. The reality, be better than that person, and you're going to win. And you'll find your way down a winning path. Debt-free. Who wants to be debt-free? Okay? I had a talk with my parents coming up here. Still lecturing me about money. Okay? Don't let somebody else tell you how to live your life based on money. Okay? We all have debt. We've all seen it. I was on the 5-year plan coming out of college. It's a very real thing. And it's very hard to come out of school making money, good job, not to go do your thing, buy that new vehicle, get rid of those loans. Get rid of those loans. Put yourself down a solid financial track immediately. If it's a big mountain, attack it like an engineer. Okay? So I'm going to deviate just for a second. You guys are proud to be Rams? All right? Heck yeah? All right. Who said that? Who was the louder one? All right. I want you to come up here because in 5 minutes, come here. Oh, this is the newly appointed lieutenant, second lieutenant. All right. What's your name again? Kyle? Paul. All right. Come on, sit over here. So a few more points, and then we'll do something fun. The most difficult thing I've experienced over the past 18 years is change. Change is hard. My peers, my competition, companies, universities that I work with, change is extremely difficult. Be a champion of change. Hear me when I say this. Change is so difficult to manage. People can't do it well. Figure out how to deal with change, you're gonna run the world. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Some of you won't stay in engineering. It's okay. What you've learned, the basis of your engineering degree, it's okay. I've never taken a business class in my life. You can do it. Think your way through it. Don't let people tell you you can't. I sound like a broken record, but I want to get this through to you. You can do it. Think your way through it. Calculated risk, don't be risky, but calculated risk. You know enough to get it done. All right. And start building your legacy. I want you guys to do that. So something fun. You're a Ram fan?
I am.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're going to lead us in something.
All right.
Are you in debt?
No.
No debt? Okay. Is someone up here that is in debt? Who has debt? You're in debt? Come up here too. Okay. This is perfect. A man and a woman. All right. So what I would like you guys to do is show me your Ram spirit. Get up here on this microphone
Oh my goodness.
No.
and lead
All
us
right.
through the CSU fight song.
Okay. We can do this.
I don't.
Okay.
Can I
Ready?
have some music?
I think you should just do it. And we need the
I don't
support of
have
all
it
the alums
memorized.
here.
I don't have it memorized.
Okay, we don't
Okay.
have
All right. I think we can do this. All right. All right.
this.
We'll give it a good shot, anyways.
You,
All right.
you have to lead me.
Ready? Fight on,
On,
stalwart
stalwart
Ram
Rams.
team. On towards the goal.
Yeah.
Tear the opponent's
Dance
line
down,
asunder.
as
As down
a-
the field we thunder. Fight on the green and gold. Fight with all your might. Say what? Fight on you stalwart Ram team. Fight, fight, fight. Go Rams! Woo!
You did it.
That is awesome. That's a lot of pressure. But like, are your parents here?
Yeah.
Look at how proud they are. You struggled at the beginning, but you nailed it toward the end. So, I want to teach you guys one more lesson.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, here's $1,000. You guys are going to figure out how to split it between each other. But you're also going to figure out how much you want to give back to the college as your first charitable contribution for the university, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you guys figure it out, and the dean's going to be waiting for you. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Campos, for that inspiring, innovative, and fantastic talk to us and all that you've done for CSU. It is now my pleasure to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree for all engineering majors. Please rise. Dean McLean and Mr. Rico Munn, it is my pleasure to present to you these graduates who have completed all the requirements established by the various majors in the College of Engineering for the bachelor's degree. The Faculty Council has recommended to the Board of Governors that these students receive their bachelor's degrees at this time. Mr. Munn?
So this is the moment that you've worked toward and dreamed about. And so it's with great pleasure and honor that I offer these words. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System, I hereby confer the bachelor's degree on you, together with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Students, please be seated. We will now award the diplomas individually to the members of the graduating class. I would like to ask Dean McLean and the department heads to come forward and shake hands with the graduating seniors as they accept their diplomas. As a benefit to the students and their families, a photographer will take pictures of the graduates as they cross the stage. Graduates, please pause for your photo right here as you shake hands with your dean and department head, and a second photo will be taken over there after you leave the stage. So we will now, will the graduates from the engineering majors now please prepare to accept your diplomas as your name is read.
Academic honor guidelines for students who are graduating with distinction is as follows. Summa cum laude designates approximately the top 1% of graduates in the university. Magna cum laude designates approximately the next 3% of graduates in the university. Cum laude designates approximately the next 6% of graduates in the university. It's now my pleasure to welcome the graduating class of 2015. Omar Abdullah, Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering and Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Ravinder Singh Atwal, Bachelor of Science in Chemical and Biological Engineering. Sadiq Al-Miabad, Bachelor of Science in Chemical and Biological Engineering. Andrew Walker Dennis, Bachelor of Science in Chemical and Biological Engineering. Amanda Jane Lynn, Bachelor of Science in Chemical and Biological Engineering. Nicholas George Seganta, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Sianta. Ryan Wesley Barr, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Joseph Casimir Bauer, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Jeffrey William Dorsch, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Kevin M. Fennelly, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Callan Joseph Hecker, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Christopher Damon Holmes, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Melissa. Melissa Christine James, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Robert Paul Jackwit, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Cody Stephen Ozier, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Congratulations. Paul Victor Richard, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Chris Stephen Patrick Roberts, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Clint Stephen Shaka, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Is it Svan or Svan? Okay. Spencer Svan Stetler, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Togi Tampubolan, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Go Togi. Josh L. Wright, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Thank you. Gabrielle Elizabeth Davis, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Engineering. Samantha Marie Mazzi, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Engineering. Christopher Charles Jarrett, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Engineering. Kevin C. Ball, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. Daniel John Garcia, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Matthew James Hutchison, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Gregory T. Meyer, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Andrew Charles Noble, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Mason Eric Osborne Swar, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. John Kenneth Avery, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Science. Ryan John Silkworth, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Science. Elise Oakes Troxel, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Science. John Anthony Van Veen, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. This concludes the awarding of the diplomas.
Thank you, Brett. Engineering graduates of fall 2015, let me add my congratulations to that of the others who have spoken before me. Today represents an important milestone in your life. Much hard work and many long hours went into achieving this goal, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. Higher education continues as a powerful tool to better your own life, those of others around you, and society as a whole. A degree is one of the few things that once earned can never be taken away. Your intellect, your ability to reason, your judgment, and your ethics have all been enhanced because of the education you have received at CSU. Indeed, this is a day to celebrate. I ask you to recall your first days on campus. For many, this was an exciting, and I'm quite sure at times, overwhelming experience. But here you are at the end of that journey. I think all of you will agree that this journey would not have been possible without the support of family, friends, and members of our staff and faculty. Please take time on this day of celebration to thank those special individuals who have helped you achieve this amazing success. You chose to become an engineer because you wanted to make the world a better place. Consider the challenges our world is facing. Food and water to sustain a growing population, energy issues, climate change in the environment, global health issues, just to name a few. It is time now for you to address not just these problems of today, but also those of tomorrow as well. Graduates, I'm confident you will do well. Today's diploma is not the end of your journey, but it is a significant milestone along the way to your success. The degree that each of you has earned here today is a fulfillment of the vision of Justin Morrill, who over 150 years ago penned the act that established land-grant universities that provide access to an excellent education and success for those who have the tools and the desire to make a difference in society, no matter their economic background or where they come from. You have not just the ability, but the responsibility to make our world a better place. Lead by example, and you will bring others along with you. My best wishes and congratulations to you all. Go Rams. Now I would like to ask Ms. Laura Davis to come to the podium.
Howdy, engineering graduates. 5 years ago, I was in a similar place. I was ready to begin my career, leaving behind our lovely campus and some great memories. I've said before that engineering is a degree in problem solving, and one of the problems for you to solve is where you fit in the workforce. One place you'll always fit in, however, is with the over 200,000 engineering CSU alumni around the world. I'm pleased to be the first person to welcome you to the alumni family. I feel like the luckiest human alive to be back in Fort Collins after chasing a job to the Midwest. One of the things that kept me connected to Fort Collins area, my home, was my involvement with the Kansas City chapter of the CSU Alumni Association. I participated in volunteer events, site tours, sports watch parties, and social gatherings with fans of all ages and occupations. Naturally, social media can facilitate your connection to the CSU Alumni Association, and my advice would be to take advantage of the opportunities available. With my last seconds in front of you, allow me to express some career wisdom as you strive for job charming. Make sure that your short-term decisions help you get to your long-term goal. A job is better than no job, thanks, Dad. But you know where you want to be in 5 or 10 years. You might have to take a developmental position to build the skills and resume needed for the job charming. I say this to you as having spent a year as an automotive assembly line foreman, a brief stint as a maintenance engineer in a cake frosting plant, that was cool, and several years as an automotive process and automation engineer before I made some really risky decisions and found my current position, my dream job at the brewery. So congratulations on finishing your engineering degree. The college has put their stamp of approval on you. Now go forth now and make yourself happy.
I'd like to acknowledge some of the people who are here today who deserve thanks for their many contributions to the success of our graduates. Would the faculty and staff please stand? Thank you. We've recognized the graduates, and we've also recognized the on-campus support team. I would like to acknowledge the support and contributions of the off-campus support. Would the parents, spouses, partners, spouses-to-be, family, and friends of the graduates please also rise so that our graduating class can thank them for their support, enabling them to be successful here today. Will you please all rise? Thank you. I would like everyone to rise and join in singing the alma mater. The words to the alma mater are on page 1 of your program. Please be seated. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank the parents, families, friends, and guests for participating in this most significant and gratifying celebration. Please remain seated while the graduates, the faculty, and the platform group depart. Thank you very much for joining us today. Have a safe trip home, and congratulations again to our newest CSU engineering alums.